Good evening once again, everyone, and welcome back to Drinking in Dungeons. Now, you might be wondering, what's up with the Square Enix logo? I thought you were playing Luigi's Mansion. Well, long story involving drama and all sorts of stuff, particularly the Nintendo Creative Program, which if you haven't heard of it already, you're on YouTube. Go ahead and run a quick search on the search bar up there. I don't mind, this video will be here when you get back. Trust me. Good gods, this is glorious. Anyways, in case you're wondering, we are playing Final Fantasy III today. And this is actually the second time we're trying to record this. Third time that we'll be starting from a new game due to some technical difficulties involving the video previously not actually recording anything. Very, very interesting. So, right off the bat, take a big old gulp of whatever drink you've got for technical difficulties. Hoorah! Anyways, I just realized I do not have my timer set up. So, this is going to be interesting. We're going to take a quick pause once we get through this, but just a little bit further. So, Luigi's Mansion playthrough. We might actually end up having to take it down or set it to private for a little while because of the Nintendo's Creative Program and all that. Or, I don't know, I'll figure something out with it. Let me know in the comments if you really want to keep seeing it. We'll keep it around. We'll find a way to keep it. I'm not sure how, but we'll do it. And we'll try to complete it still. But anyways, reason we're playing Final Fantasy III is because not only have I been in a tremendous mood for old school JRPGs, but I've also wanted to get people hyped up for Final Fantasy Type 0 coming out soon, and of course the playable demo. It's gonna be awesome, of Final Fantasy 15. So, anyways, I hope you're enjoying these very pretty cutscenes. Regrettably, the game itself does not quite look like this, but for a game that was originally released on the DS, it is quite pretty. That's right, we are not playing the DS version, we are playing the Steam port of this. Just a little, to Nintendo and their creative program. I'm sorry, Nintendo, I love you, I'm gonna keep buying your games, keep playing them. But they will probably not ever be on my show until you figure out what to do with that creative program, because, let's be honest, no one who does this actively is going to want to keep doing Nintendo games when there is so much more to do that doesn't involve having to set up through your creator program. But, yeah, without further ado, welcome to Final Fantasy III, aka Final Fantasy Chibi, as some people call it. Anyways, we're going to take a quick pause here while I grab my timer. Hey, welcome back. For all of you, that was a split second. For me, that was a few minutes of running around, grabbing my timer, closing doors, making sure that we've got a good recording session going on here. Anyways, I've got one save file already, but we're gonna hold off on that because you guys want to see from the beginning, and as I said before, this is not my first attempt to actually record this. So, let's get the timer started. Fell on my butt. Fell on my butt. I didn't see that hole there. What have I gotten myself into now? I'll tell you what you've gotten yourself into. A whole lot of trouble, mister. Bad pun. Take a drink, I made myself cringe. Anyways, one of the things I love about this particular Final Fantasy is that you can actively name each of the party members. And, we're gonna go ahead and start naming ours after my buddies. Alex, I know you wanted to be named after a Shakespearean villain or something, but, when I originally started doing this, I could not remember which one because I had to play this in full screen mode, so I couldn't look it up. And, well, consistency. Anyways, we're just gonna speed right along through this so we can catch up to the main file. Anyways, goblins. They are pretty weak. One hit will do them. Unfortunately, while they also hit pretty weak, we have no healing items to begin with. So, yeah, gonna have to rely on that accuracy. Which, to be honest, you're not gonna have a lot of misses at level 1 enemies. In fact, you might end up getting some critical hits. So yeah, we awesome. Anyways, those were monsters? Why do I get the feeling this is not the safest place to be in my styling hoodie vest combo that looks like it's made out of belts? My trippy purple eyes that glow like diamonds or amethyst in this cave? I don't know. Anyways, what am I talking to myself for? Okay, triggered a random encounter. So, first off, very important, the drinking rules for this playthrough. Drinking rule number 1, anytime we gain a level, take a drink. Rule number 2, anytime we gain a job level, take a light sip, because there's gonna be a lot of those. And finally, rule number 3, every time an ally gets KO'd, take a drink to salute your fallen allies. Oh, that's a job level already. Take a light sip, folks. Oh, rule number 4, because I came up with this having originally forgotten that this was a thing until I started playing last time. Anytime we recover hit points at a wellspring or something we have to drink from, not including potions or inventory items, take a drink for that, because, you know, a little bit of liquid courage. Leather shield. I never bother with the shield items. I know someone out there in the comments is gonna be like, dude, why do you not? It's extra defense. You gotta go for that defense. But I always found the extra damage that dual wielding brings is a little more worthwhile. So yeah, we're not gonna bother with that. There's something strange about that rock. Maybe because it's 3-dimensional while everything else around here is a sprite. Anyway, zooming in reveals suspicious switches, which is what the tutorial was trying to say until this goblin rudely interrupted. Fuck off, goblin. Love me that fanfare. I'm gonna adjust the mic a little because I don't know if you guys can actually hear me. Anyways, push the rock and landslide, which is kind of concerning because I believe if the plot is correct, the whole reason I fell down here is because of an earthquake. So yeah. Ooh, longsword. Let's go ahead and buff your attack, my friend. We're not gonna give you a shield, we're gonna give you a second weapon. Gonna be awesome. Whoop. Yeah, the random encounter rate is pretty high in this game, but thankfully most random encounters are really easy to get through. Like that, for example. And heck, we've only got one of our 4 party members right now. Okay. So. Shoot, what was my trick? Ooh, Arctic Wind. Those are very valuable. I would suggest making a drinking rule of every time we open a chest, taking a drink and... Oh my god, that's right, those things are carbuncles. That thing I just killed, that was a carbuncle. Where are the cute radioactive squirrels of my online experience? Where are they? Oh, another job level. Take a light sip, my friends. Anyways, I'm not playing with my headset actively on because, I'm going for a long recording this evening. Gonna try and get several episodes worth, and wearing it for extended periods of times really hurts my ears. So, forgive me if the audio on this first episode is a little off. Anyways, Blue Wisp and Carbuncle. We're gonna kill the Blue Wisp first because, I think those do a little bit more damage than the Carbuncles. Yeah, a little bit more damage. Good gods, I love this classic gameplay, and I love the music in this. It's like a nice sort of revamp of the classic beeps and boops of, oh, that's a level, take another drink. We're gonna get sloshed before we know it. Okay. Arctic winds are very valuable. They They're basically like single-use blizzard spells that anyone in the inventory can use. Take that, Carbuncle. Gods, I hate those things. I hate those things and later incarnations of those things that are recolored. Yeah, but anyways, this is legitimate. Oh, hey, this is the wellspring I was talking about. Glowing water. A wellspring. What mystifying colors. Let's drink from it. Because nothing says healthy like radioactive blue water. Anyways, take a drink because we recovered hit points from the wellspring. Anyways, we could grind in here a bit. There's some enemies that drop like high potions in this area if you get very lucky. But we're going to catch up with my other playthrough as fast as possible, so we're going to go on ahead, and I keep interrupting myself and forgetting what I was talking about. Shoot, what was I talking about? It was something good, too. Anyways, folks, you're probably gonna have quite an interesting playthrough of this game with the rules that we've set up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, Arctic Winds, single-use blizzard spell. You can, take a light sip. Single-use blizzard spell that you can use from your inventory. They also sell for 500 gil, so it's worthwhile to hold on to those puppies. Anyways, let's go forward. I was in a cave, suddenly I'm in a temple. What's that? An evil creature attacks Alex. I gotta say, this game is very beautifully designed for how simplistic the graphics had to be. Anyways, here, we're gonna show off the Arctic Wind, because, you know, first boss, don't want to die. Yeah. As you can see, that's a little bit more effective than our actual attack dual wielding. Yeah. So, this guy, he's really easy. All you gotta do is... Oh, ow. That hurt. He has never landed a critical hit on me before. Should I heal? Should I attack? This guy doesn't have much hit points, so I'm gonna go for it. Yeah! Woo! I am to Windsor's. My risky maneuver paid off. 100 gil, 20 XP, and a level. Drink up, my friend. Ooh, job level. If it happens both at the same time, you can either take one drink and sip for everyone that says, or you can do like me and just take just take a swig. Swig for it all. I'm gonna need another drink by next episode. Oh gods. My vest is okay, alright. As long as my fashion remains intact. You have been chosen. What, you mean I'm Jewish? I mean, I know I named him after Alex, but still. Who's that? Who's there? Warrior from the land of darkness. You have been chosen as the bringer of hope. Okay, let's walk to the mysterious talking... Cha-ching! Is this crystal talking to me? Or did I just hit my head really hard? Or maybe I spent too long, I'm kidding, I actually don't partake. Hey guys. Darkness is threatening to engulf the world. When light is lost, the equilibrium will be no more. Yeah, that's fascinating. What does all that written behind you say? Nothing, it's just gibberish we put to make a nuance for the background. Look, those pillars aren't actually even there, they're just sprites in front of it. What are you talking about? Oh, you know, it's a simple... Oh, wait, yeah, about your destiny. There are others who share your destiny, you must seek them out, and, once you find them, I'll bestow upon you our last light. You know, our last hope and whatnot. Now go! So saith the talking crystal. Whoa, wait, I don't understand.
What's there to understand, kid? You're in a JRPG. You've been chosen. Get used to it.
Ah, a beautiful serene field. And we're just gonna teleport halfway sank into the ground. Ellipses! I haven't seen you guys since a while in Wild Arms 2. I'm back on the surface. What was that? Light? Darkness? Our last hope? What was that all about? Anyways, since that thing heals you, I think it heals you, since you get a free heal from that, you should immediately go back into this cave, because if you go down here, you can find treasure! Including another longsword, which we're gonna go ahead and pop that on. Bronze bracers, let's pop those on because extra defense is nice. Oh hey, he even has a vest equipped. Sleep, which is a black magic spell. That's one of the advantages to this game, is that you can learn and remove magic as many times as you want. And that way, say you are short on heals, you can just jury pop a single cure spell between multiple party members and... Oh boy! Oh boy, come at me! That's one. But yeah, this is... the gameplay mechanics are all left over from the era of, I think the original NES is when the original Final Fantasy III was released. The gameplay mechanics are pretty much true to that, with some minor improvements, obviously. Very minor, though. You can still feel like you're invincible 1 second, and then the next minute be, oh gods, I goofed. Ooh, bronze knuckles. We're just gonna pop that on. We're gonna be punch swording. I actually put that on someone else before. But that was because I forgot that I could go into this cave and get all of this stuff until much later in my other playthrough. But yeah. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Anyways. So, as I was saying clear near the beginning of the episode, the original Final Fantasy III did not make it over to the States because, you know, there was an awkward relation of thinking that American audiences really wouldn't be too much into JRPGs at the time. And, I mean, heck, Western RPGs were pretty much unheard of at the time. Oh, take a sip. Western RPGs were very rare. If at all, I'm not certain exactly, don't quote me on that. So they didn't really decide to bring any Final Fantasies over until after the original one, until they got to Final Fantasy IV, which they just went ahead and called Final Fantasy II in the States, because we didn't get 2 or 3 until much, much later. And then they skipped over 5 as well, so that's how Final Fantasy VI became known as Final Fantasy III during its original release. But this is a remake of the legitimate Final Fantasy III, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And that's about all the time we have for this first episode. I will see you again in Drinking in Dungeons. Like, comment, and subscribe, everyone. Yee!